In this video, we are going to determine the limit of f of x as x goes towards 1 if f of x is 3 minus x when x is not 1, and f of x is 1 when x is 1. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to say how we're going to determine the limit as x goes towards 1. To do this, we're going to have to evaluate the limit of f of x as x goes towards 1 from the negative side. So if we have some graph over here, here's where x is 1. I'll just make it up pretend. So we're going to evaluate where x is going to be from the negative side and from the positive side. We're going to evaluate the limit of f of x as x goes to 1 on the negative side, and also the limit of f of x as x goes to 1 from the positive side. Now note that we aren't actually evaluating f of x when x equals 1. F of x for x equals 1, because the definition of a limit is as f of x goes towards that number, not when f of x is that number. Okay, so first, to define f of x as x goes to 1 on the negative side, well, you can see as it goes towards from the negative side and from the positive side, it's going to be the same thing, because 3 minus x, disregarding this part, is going to be continuous. So we can just plug in 1 for this top function to find its limit. So 3 minus x, when x goes towards 1, that's going to be 3 minus 1, which is equal to 2. So we can see that the limit as f of x goes towards 1 is actually going to be 2. Now you might think, well, it goes towards 2 on the top, but when f of x is equal to, when x equals 1, f of x equals 1. So therefore it's not continuous and there is no limit. That's actually incorrect, because that doesn't follow the definition of a limit, where you just take it from the positive and negative side and you don't worry about what it actually is equal to. So anyways, thank you very much for watching, and goodbye.